Hello, and welcome back to the Quarantine Theater Company. Tonight we've got a really fun read. We're going to be doing the Blues Brothers, our own little version of it. And joining us this evening, I can't talk. Joining us this evening, we've got our own Juliet Jake, which is Logan. We've got our Elwood, which is George. And then we have two other people helping us out today. Karina's, who's going to be Curtis, Lloyd, Donald, and a whole host of other characters. And Doug, who's going to be Mercer and Trooper Daniel and a whole other host of characters as well. And again, I'm Anne, and I will be doing scene description for you tonight. So without further ado, let's get our rock on. Blues on, not rock. I shut up now. Not really. Anyway, The Blues Brothers by John Landis and Dan Aykroyd. Fade in, walking through the prison. Jake is escorted by two guards down a jail hall.
Hey.
In the parole office.
Well, this is it.
He opens the door and all three of them enter the room. What wing?
Maximum wing. Block 9.
Standard release.
Parole. 3 out of 5. Good behavior.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. He gets Jake's belongings. One Timex digital watch, broken. One unused prophylactic. One soiled. Outside view of Elwood pulling up to the jail entrance. One black suit jacket. One pair of black suit pants. One hat, black. One pair of sunglasses. $23.07. Sign here. Jake signs an X on the form. Opening credits start rolling. Jake and Elwood in the car.
What's this?
What?
This car. It's this stupid car. Look, where's the Cadillac? The caddy. Where's the caddy?
The what?
Cadillac we used to have. The Bluesmobile.
I traded it.
You traded the Bluesmobile for this?
No, for a microphone.
A microphone. Okay, I can see that. What the hell is this?
This was a bargain. I picked it up at the Mount Prospect City Police auction last spring. It's an old Mount Prospect police car. They're practically giving them away.
Thank you, pal. The day I get out of prison, my own brother picks me up in a police car.
Foghorn and a warning bell sounds.
You don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
Elwood drives over a raising drawbridge.
Car's got a lot of pickup.
It's got a cop motor, a 440 cubic inch plant. It's got cop tires, cop suspension, cop shocks. It was a model made before catalytic converters, so it'll run good on regular gas. What do you say? Is it the new Bluesmobile or what?
Fix the cigarette lighter.
Outside the orphanage.
What are we doing here?
You promised you'd visit the Penguin the day you got out.
Yeah, so I lied to her.
You can't lie to a nun. We gotta go in and visit the Penguin.
No fucking way.
Inside the orphanage, Jake and Elwood go in and climb the stairs until they reach a door. Just before Elwood knocks on the door, a voice is heard from inside.
Who is it? Jake and Elwood. Come in.
They all go in. The door shuts behind them.
Hello, boys. Nice to see you. Please, have a seat.
Jake and Elwood Jake and Elwood, that is misspelled, sit on seats in the back of the room.
No, boys. Come over here in front of me. I want to see your faces.
They shuffle up a bit closer.
The county took a tax assessment of this property last month. They want $5,000. Doesn't the church have to pay that? They would if they were interested in keeping the place, but they aren't. The Archbishop wants to sell this building outright to the Board of Education. What's going to happen to you? I'll be sent to the missions.
Forget it. $5,000, no problem. We'll have it for you in the morning. Go, Elwood.
No, I will not take your filthy stolen money.
Well, I guess you're really up shit creek.
The nun hits Jake on the hand with a ruler.
I beg your pardon. What did you say?
I offered to help you. You refused to take our money. Then I said, I guess you're really up shit creek.
She hits him again.
Ah, Christ, Jake, take it easy, man. Elwood.
She starts hitting them both as the language deteriorates.
Ah, you fat penguin.
The ruler breaks and the nun searches for a sword. Jake and Elwood go tumbling down the stairs.
You are such a disappointing pair. I prayed so hard for you. It saddens and hurts me that the two young men whom I raised to believe in the Ten Commandments have returned to me as two thieves with filthy mouths and bad attitudes. Get out and don't come back until you've redeemed yourselves.
She disappears back into her office and the door mysteriously closes.
Boys, you got to learn not to talk to nuns that way. Jake, Elwood.
Curtis!
Hey, buy you boys a drink?
In Curtis's kitchen.
Boys, things are bad. They're going to sell this place to the Board of Education, and I'll be out on the street. That's money got to be in the Cook County Assessor's office within 11 days.
They wouldn't throw you out, would they?
Shit. What's one more person to the Board of Education?
Curtis, you and the Penguin are the only family we got, and you're the only one that was ever good to us, singing Elmore James tunes and blowing the harp for us down here.
Well, the sister was right. The boys could use a little churching up. Slide on down to the Triple Rock and catch Reverend Clufus. You boys listen to what he's got to say.
Curtis, I don't want to listen to no jive-ass preacher talking to me about heaven and hell.
Jake, you get wise. You get to church.
At the Triple Rock Church.
And now, this week's sermon is from our beloved, the Reverend Cleophas James.
And now, people, when I woke up this morning, I heard a disturbing sound. And I said, when I woke up this morning, I heard a disturbing sound. And what I heard was the jingle jaggle of 1,000 lost souls. And I'm talking about the souls of all the men and women departed from this life. Wait a minute. The Lord says the souls here on earth is the secret of divine life, and they will not find because it's too late for them to see them again. And the light, once they chose not to follow, don't be lost when the time comes. And for the day of the Lord cometh out of the deep in the night. Amen. Amen.
Is that me?
Yeah. Are we starting with me? Jake, you all right?
A ray of sunlight shines through the church onto Jake.
Band. The band.
Do you see the light?
The band!
Do you see the light?
What light?
Have you seen the light?
Yes! Jesus H. goddamn bastard Christ, I have seen the light!
Jake starts dancing with the others.
Elwood, the band!
The band? The band? The band? The band!
Praise God!
And God bless the United States of America.
Jake and Elwood back in their car.
Put the band back together, do a few gigs, get some bread, bang, $5,000.
Yeah, well, getting the band back together might not be that easy.
What are you talking about?
They split. They all took straight jobs.
Yeah, so you know where they are. You said you were going to keep in touch with them.
I got a couple leads, a few phone numbers, but I mean, how many of them visited or even wrote you, huh?
They're not the kind of guys who write letters. You were outside, I was inside. You were supposed to keep in touch with the band. I kept asking you if we were going to play again.
Well, what was I going to do? Take away your only hope? Take away the very thing that kept you going in there? I took the liberty of bullshitting you, okay?
You lied to me.
It wasn't lies. It was just bullshit.
Jake and Elwood in the car go through a yellow traffic light. Police lights flash in the rearview mirror.
Shit.
What?
Rollers.
No.
Yeah.
Shit.
Elwood pulls over as directed, and an officer approaches the door.
What? What'd I do?
You failed to stop at a red signal.
The light was yellow, sir.
May I see your license, please?
He takes the back of the license back to the squad car.
God damn it.
Man, I haven't been pulled over in 6 months. I bet those cops have got SCMODs.
Scamods.
State, County, Municipal Offender Data System.
The two officers return to Jake and Elwood's car.
Elwood, we show your license currently under suspension. Step out of the car, please.
Elwood starts the car and drives off. The officers run back to their car and follow.
First, you trade the Cadillac for a microphone. Then you lie to me about the band. And now you're going to put me back in the joint.
They're not going to catch us. We're on a mission from God.
Elwood.
We are in a high-speed pursuit northbound on Horton Avenue, black and white 1974 Dodge sedan with Illinois plates. Request assistance.
Elwood turns into a parking lot and officers pursue.
It would be all right if we could just get back on the expressway.
This don't look like no expressway to me.
Don't yell at me.
The hell do you want me to do, Motorhead?
Well, try not to be so negative all the time. Why don't you offer some constructive criticism?
Get us into this parking lot, pal, so you can get us out.
You want out of this parking lot? Okay.
Inside a shopping mall, a Toys R Us.
Will there be anything else? Yeah, do you have a Miss Piggy?
A car speeds through the toy store and continues on through the rest of the mall. Two squad cars follow, the original and a backup.
Hanson Burgers.
Yeah, lots of space in this mall.
Disco dancing haircuts.
Yeah, baby clothes.
This place has got everything.
New Oldsmobiles are in early this year. Everyone imports.
Oh, shit! Backup car squads lands on the roof and stops. They broke my watch! First squad car crashes too. Jake and Elwood escape through a shop window outside.
I'm gonna catch that sucker. It's the last thing I ever do.
Cue the Peter Gunn theme. And outside Elwood's place, this is the shittiest scene description, by the way. I apologize.
Nice place, huh?
A mystery woman blows up the front doors with a rocket launcher. Jake and Elwood recover and go inside.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Lloyd. Anybody call for me on the phone?
No calls. Some guy left his card. Cop said he'll be back.
Yes, here's my brother Jake. He just got out of the joint. He's going to be staying with me for a few weeks.
Okay.
Did you get me my cheese whiz, boy?
Elwood tosses a can of Cheese Whiz to the old man, back in Elwood's room.
Well, it ain't much, but it's home.
How often does the train go by?
So often you won't even notice it.
How you gonna get the band back together, Mr. Hot Rodder? The cops got your name, your address.
No, they don't got my address. I falsified my renewal. Put down 1060 West Addison.
1060 West Addison. That's Wrigley Field.
I got it at the sack.
Notices Jake asleep in his bed.
Hey, you sleaze, my bed.
Elwood sleeps in a chair. The next morning, we don't hear you.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
This, gentlemen, is the elegant abode of one Elwood Blues.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mercer.
You know, I kind of like the Wrigley Field bit.
Yeah, real cute.
They enter the building and go to the Elwood's door.
Stand back.
Let's see. As Mercer kicks the door in, the mystery woman flicks the switch on a remote control and the whole building blows up. Jake and Elwood get up and brush themselves off.
Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock. We got to go to work.
Back in Mrs. Torrentino's house.
Mrs. Toronto?
Torrentino.
Ma'am, do you have a Thomas Malone or Louis Marini living here?
Not anymore. They moved out a long time ago. I don't take in boarders, not for a long time.
May we come in, ma'am?
Please.
They enter.
Did they leave a forwarding address, a phone number?
No.
Did they live quietly? What were their personal habits?
They were good boys, but they made a lot of racket at night. Are you the police?
No, ma'am. We're musicians.
They return to the car and prepare to leave. Mrs. Torrentino chases them.
Mr. Man, Mr. Man, Mr. Man.
Yes, ma'am.
They left this card. Maybe it'd help you?
In the Holiday Inn, the Armada room, Murph and the Magic Tones are playing to an almost empty room.
Thank you. You're marvelous. You're marvelous. Thank you. I'm Murph, and these are the Magic Tones. Steve, the Colonel Cropper, Donald Duck Dunn, Willie Two Big Hall, and Tom Bones Malone. We'll be back with the Magic Tones for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
They all meet Jake and Ellen at one of the tables. Hey, so Jake, you're out, you're free, you're rehabilitated. What's next? What's happening? What you gonna do? What, you got the money you owe us, motherfucker?
Look, let's just get something straight here. The reason he got locked in the slammer in the first place was for sticking up a gas station to cover you guys.
You're kidding.
He pulled that job to pay for the band's room service tab from that showing his gig in Pole City.
You did?
That's right. So don't hear any more of this small change shit.
We're putting the band back together.
You were the backbone, the nerve center of a great rhythm and blues band. You can make that live, or that live, breathe, and jump again. Murph and the Magic Tones. Look at you in those candy-ass monkey suits. I thought I had a band in Joliet.
At least we got change in our clothes, sucker. You wearing the same shit you had on 3 years ago.
Jink ain't lying though. We had a band powerful enough to turn goat piss into gasoline.
We'll never get that fab sound again. Not without some more horns. We'll never get Mr. Fabulous. Where is he?
Forget it. Mr. Fabulous is the top maitre d' of the Chez Paul. He's pulling down 6 bills a week.
Yeah, no, Matt Murphy ain't got up and got himself married.
Where is Matt Guitar Murphy?
He opened a soul food restaurant with his old lady on Maxwell Street, and he took Blue Lou with him.
Never get Matt and Mr. Fabulous out of them high-paying gigs.
Oh, yeah? Well, me and the Lord, we got an understanding.
We're on a mission from God.
Went to the Chez Paul restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, mainly French cuisine. No, sir, Mayor Daley no longer dines here. He's dead, sir. Private dining rooms are available.
He sees Jake walk in with Elwood.
Oh, no. That was supposed to be 5 years. Didn't you get 5 years?
Back to the
No,
phone.
sir, not you. And your name, sir? We're solo for 8 at 11:30. Thank you.
Mr. Fabulous, how marvelous it is to see you. You're looking younger than ever.
Wait, you guys can't come in here.
Nonsense, my dear fellow. My brother and I have come to dine and celebrate my early release from the service of the state.
Wait, let's talk outside. Let's have a cup of coffee outside.
Why, heavens, no, we seek a full meal and all the compliments of the house. Come, Elwood, let us adjourn ourselves to the nearest table and overlook this establishment's board affair.
They get to the dining room as the phone rings.
Good evening, Chez Paul.
Now
Wait,
it's
hey!
on Jake and Elwood.
Sir, would you mind calling back in about 5 minutes, please?
Jake and Elwood seat themselves at a table. At reception, 2 customers have missed out on their table.
I'm sure we'll have a table for you in just a few minutes.
Jake and Elwood are ignored until Jake whistles very loudly.
Excuse me, won't you?
Give us a bottle of your finest champagne, 5 shrimp cocktails, and some bread for my brother.
We have a Don Perignon 71 at $121.
That'll be fine, pal.
Come on, seriously, you guys. The food here is really expensive. The soup is fucking $10. Come on, let's go outside. I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
We're putting the band back together.
Forget it. No way.
We're on a mission from God.
Jake and Elwood's food arrives.
Hold it. What's this?
Waiter, sir, please, waiter.
Yes, sir. How are your salads?
The salads are fine. It's just that we'd like to move to another table away from those 2 gentlemen.
Why, have they been disturbing you?
No, it's just that, well, frankly, they're offensive, smelling. I mean, they smell bad.
Excuse me, sir. I'll see if I can locate another table for you.
Thank you.
Jake and Elwood's wine arrives. The wine waiter attempts to serve it. A wrong glass, sir. Jake moves over to the customer's table.
How much for the little girl? The women. How much for the women?
What?
Your women. We want to buy your women. Little girl, your daughter, sell them to me. Sell me your children.
Maitre d', maitre d'.
Cut it out. Cut it out. The owners are going to ask me to call the cops.
You wouldn't do that to me, would you, man?
He just got out of Joliet. He's on parole. You can't call the cops on him, man.
We're putting the band back together.
I said no, absolutely not.
Yo, how much for your wife? Putting the band back together. We need you, man. We need your horn.
I can't. I really can't.
We got everybody but McIntyre Murphy and Blue Lou, and we're getting them next.
No way.
You say no, Elwood and I will come here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day of the week.
Okay, I'll play. You got me.
Jake and Elwood leaves, and Mr. Fabulous sits down at their table.
Sir, 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 sir.
Cut to a Trump convention. I mean, a Nazi demonstration.
White men, white women, the swastika is calling you. The Jews using the black as muscle against you, and you are left there helpless. Well, what are you going to do about it? Why do you just sit there? Of course not. You are going to join with us, the member of the American Socialist White People's Party, an organization of decent, law-abiding white folk, just like you. I pledge allegiance to Adolf Hitler,
I pledge allegiance to Adolf Hitler,
the immortal leader of our race,
the immortal leader of our race,
and to the order for which he stands.
and to the order for which he stands.
One great cause,
One great cause,
sacred and invincible.
sacred and invincible.
Jake and Elwood are kind of traffic jam caused by all the Nazis.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, those bums won their court case, so they're marching today.
What bums?
The fucking Nazi party.
Illinois Nazis.
I hate Illinois Nazis.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler.
Elwood drives a car up to the top of the bridge and towards the Nazis.
Ten Huit.
Elwood speeds up, and the Nazis are forced to jump into the water below.
Perpenfer.
Yes, sir.
Perpenfer, get that car's license plate number. We're going to kill that son of a bitch.
Cut to a soul food cafe. Jake and Elwood enter and sit at the counter.
Playing Aretha, that's not me.
This meeting is being recorded.
Help you, boys?
You got any white bread?
Yes.
I'll have some toasted white bread, please.
You want any butter or jam on that toast, honey?
No, ma'am. Dry.
Got any fried chicken?
Best damn chicken in the state.
Bring me 4 fried chickens and a Coke.
You want chicken wings or chicken legs?
4 fried chickens and a Coke.
And some dry white toast, please.
You want anything to drink with that?
No, ma'am.
A Coke.
Be up in a minute.
She goes to the kitchen.
We got 2 honkies out here dressed like Hasidic diamond merchants.
Say what?
They look like they're from the CIA or something.
Well, what do they want to eat?
Tall one wants white bread, toast, dry, with nothing on it.
Elwood.
And the other one wants 4 whole fried chickens and a Coke.
And Jake. Shit, the Blues Brothers.
Matt goes out into the cafe.
Hi, Jake.
Matt, how you doing?
Hi, Elwood. How you doing? How was Juliet?
That was bad. Thursday night they'd serve a wicked pepper steak.
Can't be as bad as the cabbage roll at Terra Philippa Penn.
Or that oatmeal at the Cook County Slammer.
Well, they're all pretty bad.
Matt, me and Elwood were putting the band back together. We need you and Blue Lou.
Oh, man, don't talk that way around here. My old lady, she'll kill me.
Ma'am, you got to understand that this is a lot bigger than any domestic problems you might be experiencing.
Matt, what the hell is he talking about?
Don't get roused, sugar.
Don't get roused, sugar me. Now you're going back to the road no more. And you ain't playing no 2-bit sleazy jives. You're living with me now, and you're not gonna go sliding around with old white hoodlums, friends.
But babe, this is Jake and Elwood, the Blues Brothers.
The Blues Brothers, shit, they throw over money, fool.
Ma'am, would it make you feel any better if you knew that we were asked, or that what we asking Matt here was to do a holy thing?
You see, we're on a mission from God.
Don't you blaspheme here. Don't you blaspheme here. Now, this is my man, my restaurant, and you two are going to just walk out that door without your dry white toast, without your 4 fried chickens, and without Matt Guitar Murphy.
Now listen to me, I love you, but I'm the man, and you're the woman, and I'll make decisions concerning my life.
You better think what you're saying. You better think the consequences of your action.
Oh, shut up, woman.
Think. No, I'm just kidding. We are not prepared to sing songs this evening, so please insert your own Spotify playlist here. Matt undoes his apron and drops it on the floor as he leaves after Aretha gives him a smackdown with vocally.
Let's boogie.
Blue Lou looks at them leaving.
Well, go ahead, damn it.
He leaves.
Shit.
Over at the Curl Up and Dye Beauty Salon, a mystery woman is reading the instruction booklet for the flamethrower she uses later on in the movie. Ray's Music Exchange. The band looks around the shop. Elwood finds an electric toaster and pulls a slice of white bread out of his jacket. Pardon me, but we do have a strict policy concerning the handling of the instruments. An employee of Ray's Music Exchange must be present. Now, may I help you?
Ray, it's me, Joliet Jake. I once rented some column speakers from you for my band, the Blues Brothers.
Hey, Ray, it's me, Murph of Murph and the Magic Tones. Remember me? I bought 3 Fender amps.
No, we sell a lot of amplifiers.
Not like these. They were beautiful, upholstered with thick red shag.
Oh, right. I remember now. As a matter of fact, I buy them all back for $350 a piece.
$350? Paid $800 each not 6 months ago.
Well, you know what? It's appreciation, man.
Ray, we're here to buy stuff. We need pianos, amps, mics, the works.
A boy attempts to steal a guitar in the background, and Ray pulls out a pistol and fires it into the wall above the boy's head. Now go on, get! Breaks my heart, that young boy going bad. Murph notices an electric piano.
Tell me a little about this electric piano, Ray.
Ah, you have a good eye, my man. That's the best in the city of Chicago.
How much?
$2,000 and it's yours. You can take it home with you. As a matter of fact, I'll throw in the black keys for free.
$2,000 for this chunk of shit? Come on, Ray.
I mean, really, Ray, it's used. There's no action left in this keyboard.
Ray comes out from behind the counter and sits on the piano. Excuse me, I don't think there's anything wrong with the action on this piano. And again, we're not singing the song.
Okay, man, we'll take these axes.
Naturally, and as usual, I gotta take an IOU, but I like smoking propane. All right. They pull into a roadside restaurant and everyone gets out of the cars.
You guys go inside and get yourselves a bite. I gotta make a phone call.
Now, Jake, does this phone call concern our first gig?
Have I ever lied to you?
Jake and Elwood walk away towards a payphone.
What are we gonna do, man? We got no gig.
How much money you got?
I got a quarter.
It's enough for a phone call. Come on.
Jake and Elwood enter the phone booth together.
What are you doing, Elwood?
You said we were gonna make a call.
I said I was gonna make a call.
Who are you gonna call, Jake?
Remember Maureen's line?
Slime? The booking agent? What about him?
Well, he got us some good showcases in the old days. He got us Morgan Park. He got us the TikTok. I got him laid. He owes me.
Give it a shot.
A mystery woman drives up and attacks the phone booth with a flamethrower. There's a gas tank next to the booth labeled "No Smoking Propane." The explosion launches and causes the phone booth into the air with Jake and Elwood in it, and then it smashes to the ground. The car drives off. Coins are scattering all over the ground from the phone.
Hey, Jake, there's got to be at least $7 worth of change here.
Back in the Nazi headquarters, head Nazi's at his desk. The second Nazi knocks on the door.
Yeah?
Sir.
What'd you find out?
Okay, well, I called a friend out in the motor vehicle department. That license plate is like a rash all over the computer. And the car belongs to a known traffic menace.
What's his name?
His name is Elwood Blues. He's got a record a mile long, and he's Catholic.
Did you get his address?
Well, of course. It's 1060 West Addison.
Let's go.
They drive out to the address, 1060 West Addison, and it turns out to be Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs.
Anybody with that kind of record is going to make a mistake. I want all party members in the tri-state district to monitor the city, county, and state police on their CB. Mr. Blues is going to fuck up, and when he does, you better pray the police get to him before we do.
Cubs. Okay, over to Bob's Country Bunker. The band is driving along a dark, quiet road.
All right, man, we've been in this car for 3 hours now. Where the hell is this place?
I told you it would take a little while to get there.
What's the name of the place?
The name of the place
Jake sees a neon sign ahead with the name of a bar on it.
is Bob's Country Bunker. Here we are.
Bob's Country Bunker.
They arrive.
Jake, the sign says tonight only the good old boys.
Blues Brothers. It should read, "Tonight only the Blues Brothers triumphant return." Must be some kind of mistake. You guys don't know the stuff. Elwood, come with me.
Jake and Elwood head for the bar.
Well, now, what can I get you boys? Are you thirsty? You hungry? Or are you just driving through? Maybe you'd like a beer or something a little harder. Hey, you know we happen to have the state's best pepper steak.
No, thank you, ma'am. We'll be sucking back a few beers a little later on. We'll be here all night. You see, we're the band.
You are? Oh, gee, that's nice. Hey, Bob, this is the band.
All right.
What kind of music do you usually have here?
Oh, we got both kinds. We got country and western.
Jake, are you sure this is the place?
Yeah, sure. This is the place.
You boys?
You okay? You guys there? I said Bob walks up to them.
Yeah. Hi, you the good old boys?
That's us. The rest of the band's out in the parking lot getting our stuff together.
Well, I'm sure glad to have you boys here. I'm Bob, and this here is my place.
It's a beautiful place, Bob.
Rest band walks in with the gear.
I guess you boys want to get your steel guitars and everything set up on the stage, don't you? Claire over there and Claire, get over there and turn those stage lights on and get these boys going up there.
Lights go on, and Lou notices the stage is screened off with chicken wire.
Chicken wire?
Later on, a good-sized crowd is gathered, and the rednecks are talking and drinking. Elwood has a song list with requests on it.
Man, I don't think we know any of the songs on this list.
Well, this list doesn't mean anything. They're just requests. We're a regular set.
Give me some 11. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're sure glad to be here in Kokomo tonight. We're the good old Blues Brothers boys band from Chicago. I sure hope you like our show. I'm Elwood. This here's my brother Jake.
All right, they're not going to sing Give Me Some Lovin', but you can imagine it in your head. The crowd starts yelling at the band, hurling bottles at the stage like crazy. There's a shower of glass smashing against the chicken wire in the back room.
That ain't no Hank Williams song.
He comes out and switches the stage lights off.
I think you hit the lights.
Maybe they blew a fuse.
No, I don't think so, man. Those lights are off on purpose.
Okay, we got to figure out something these people like and fast.
Hey, I got it. Remember the theme from Rawhide?
The old favorite, Rowdy Yates.
What key?
A, blues country key.
Rawhide and A.
They start playing Rawhide and the crowd is pacified. The lights come back on and they finish the song.
Theme from the TV show Rawhide. Thank you.
Now we'd like to do a favor to the horn section. I hope it's one of yours.
They sing Stand By Your Man.
Folks, it's time to call it a night. Do what you feel and keep both feet on the wheel. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So until next time,
They play Rawhide again.
the hell out of here.
They start hightailing it out of there before Bob approaches Jake and Elwood.
Shit, I'm gonna tell you, boys, that's some of the best goddamn music we've had in the country bunker in a long time.
Well, sorry we couldn't remember the wreck of the old 97.
Oh, well, hell, you guys can learn it next time when you come back.
Bob, about our money for tonight.
That's right. $200, and you boys drank $300 worth of beer.
Well, like when we first come in the bar, our lady never charged us for the first round. So like we figured, beer was like complimentary for the band,
Bob shakes his head.
Well, I'll just go take a collection from the boys.
Well, I tell you, I sure would appreciate it.
Jake and Elwood head out to the cars and the band are talking about the gig. I say this trip is nowhere, man. I say we gotta quit.
What? Quit? Well, I wish you guys would make up your mind. Otherwise, I've got to call Mr. Ronzini at the Holiday Inn and get our old gig back.
Back at the Armada room.
Listen, they want us to pay for the beer we drank, so you guys better split. Next gig is going to be dynamite. Huge. You'll see.
Another read?
I say we give them the Blues Brothers just one more chance.
Why not? If the shit fits, wear it.
They get into the car.
Scoot over, goddammit.
The band leaves.
The boys look a little upset. Hey, man, don't worry. We got a couple of days. We'll get the Penguins tax money. I mean, look, we got an appointment to see Mr. Sline tomorrow. Everything's going to be all right. Let's skate.
RV pulls into the parking lot.
God damn it.
Jake and Elwood walk towards the RV as one of the good old boys are getting out.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Are you the good old boys? Yeah, that's right. I'm Tucker McElroy, lead singer, driver of the Winnebago. Listen, I'd like to talk to you some, but we're running very late.
Jake holds up a Crunch cigarette packet very quickly as it were his ID badge of some kind.
My name is Jacob Stein, the American Federation of Musicians Union Local 200. I've been sent here to see if you gentlemen are carrying your permits. Or what? Your union card. May I see your cards, please? Suppose we ain't got no union cards and we go in there and start playing anyway. What are you going to do about that? You going to stop us? Stein? You're going to look pretty funny trying to eat corn on the cob with no fucking teeth. Listen, let me talk to Bob, the owner, see if we can put your band on contract waivers for tonight. I don't want you to move from this spot. Just let me handle this.
Well, we'll talk to Bob.
Jake and Elwood retreat as Bob comes out to the parking lot.
Get in the car and start her up.
Elwood goes to the car. Jake goes over to Bob.
You boys owe me a lot of money for that beer you drank tonight, God damn it.
Bob, we love playing here tonight. My brother's writing out an American Express traveler's check to cover the expensive bar tab.
Well, I sure would appreciate it.
I better check up, see how he's doing. See, I have to sign it too. I usually sit in the car and write it out on the glove compartment lid, okay?
Jake walks towards the car and feels his jacket pockets.
Need a pencil.
Jake gets out of the gate. Yeah, Jake gets into the car. Elwood starts it and they drive off. The good old boys rush over to Bob.
Were them guys from the union?
Union? What the hell union? Those boys skipped out of here and owe me a lot of money for beer. What
Notices
the
the
hell you all dressed
costumes.
up for?
We're the good
What
old
you
boys.
all dressed up for?
We're the good old boys.
You're the good old boys.
Jake and Elwood are in the Blues Mobile and Bob and the good old boys in the Winnebago following in a distance.
Shit.
Bob fires out a shot through the back windshield.
Our Lady of Blessed Acceleration, don't fail me now.
Behind a billboard are 2 troopers. Daniel and Mount have set up a road watch Jake and Elwood drive by.
I don't believe it. It's that shitbox Dodge again.
Bastards are ours now.
The squad cars pull out with the sirens blaring and the lights flashing, but crashes into the pursuant Winnebago. The RV does a roll and knocks over a fire hydrant, and they all climb out of the wreckage. The troopers pull a gun on the good old boys.
Boys, you're in big trouble.
Jump to a sauna scene. Transitions are horrible in this. Jake Elwood and Mr. Slime in a sauna.
Maury, you owe me. We'll play anywhere, anytime for anybody.
Put us in the Double Up Lounge or the Morgan Park Theater or the Crystal. We always knock them dead in those joints.
Yeah, I don't know, boys. I just don't know. Times have changed, you know what I mean? And what are you guys gonna do? The same act, wearing the same fracta suits? You scare the people away, and don't you guys ever wear blue jeans or jumpsuits like the Wayne Cochran or the CC Riders?
Maury, you gotta come through for us. We need $5,000 fast.
$5,000. Who do you think you are? The Beatles? Hey, you know the size of the hall you gotta work to take in that kind of money, huh?
We'll fill any hall in the country.
You guys familiar with the Palace Hotel Ballroom?
Never heard of it.
Nice place up north. Built in the 40s on Lake Wazzapamani. Seats 5,000. You guys fill that place and you can make 5,000 easily.
Book us for tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? What are you talking about? The gig like that, you got to prepare for the proper exploitation.
I know about that stuff. I've been exploited all my life.
Forget it. There's no way you guys forget about it.
Say, how's Mrs. Slime? I might have some information she'd like to know.
You blackmailing me, Jake?
Well, if you want to put it that way, Morty, we need this gig.
We're on a mission from God.
If you get us that hall, Maury, and I guarantee we'll pack them in from miles around. What do you say?
Okay. I'll get you the Palace Hotel and I'll print up the show bills, but I'll make the palace look really pretty, okay? I don't think you guys are gonna gross $1, $1, but if you do, I want a taste of that gig, okay?
Okay. Let's go, boys.
Camera angle goes wide to show the whole band. We're also in on the sauna. They get up and leave. Curtis talks to the kids in the orphanage.
Listen, you boys heard me talk about Jake and Elwood. Well, now they used to live here just like you. And I used to sing to them just like with you. Tonight, Jake and Elwood are going to sing and play to raise money to help you children. Your lazy butts are in this too. So get up on that wagon. We're going up north to put the word on the streets.
Jake and Elwood have attached a giant megaphone to the roof of their car and are driving around town to advertise the gig.
Tonight only, the fabulous Blues Brothers Rhythm and Blues Review, the Palace Hotel Ballroom, Route 16, Lake Wazzapamani, the fabulous Blues Brothers Show Band and Review. Check it out. Check it out. Tonight only from Chicago, the Blues Brothers Rhythm and Blues Review.
Yes.
One night only, the fabulous Blues Brothers Show Band and Review. You on the motorcycle. You two girls. Tell your friends.
Free parking.
Free parking. $2 cover charge only, folks. That's a lot of entertainment
For $2.
for $2.
Will you please put this in the window, lady? Because it's real important.
Tonight only from Chicago, the fabulous Blues Brothers Rhythm and Blues Review for your dancing pleasure.
Lots of pretty women walking along the lakefront.
And it's ladies' night tonight at the Palace Hotel Ballroom.
In a men's room written on the wall.
Tonight only, the Blues Brothers, Genuine Rhythm and Blues Review. Place, Palace Hotel Ballroom, tonight only.
How we doing?
Well, so far we've covered Lake, McHenry, and part of Page County.
Good. Let's get to the gig.
Car chokes and sputters.
What is it?
We're out of gas.
Ah, shit.
Cut to the Palace Ballroom.
Oh, classic. What a room. This place is going to swing tonight. The fucking barn. We'll never fill it.
We gotta fill this hall tonight. A lot of young children are depending on it.
Young children, why? What do you mean? Over at a gas station.
We're out of gas.
Mind if we fill her up?
No, I said we're out of gas. Tanker truck's late. Should have been here 2 hours ago. It's always late on Thursdays.
Well, guess we'll have to wait.
Yeah.
A sports car with a blonde female driver pulls up to the station.
Excuse me, sir. Yes, you. Could you fill it up with premium, please, and check under the hood?
Elwood, stuffing his jacket full of five-finger discount fan belts, looks at the blonde and points to himself as if to say, "Who, me?"
Yes, you.
Sure. You want I should wash the dead bugs off the windshield?
Oh, don't worry. I'm in kind of a hurry.
Back at the hotel.
Where in the hell are they?
Back at the gas station.
So maybe you'd like to come by and see the show.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, but I do have a prior dinner engagement.
Tanker pulls in, cut to a police station. Someone hands in a flyer for the gig.
Thanks, Marvin.
He reads the poster and talks into the phone.
Deputy, get me troopers Daniel and Mount.
Cut to the Palace Ballroom. Bob and the good old boys are in the audience carrying baseball bats.
I don't see those Blues Brothers.
We'll wait.
Meanwhile, back at the gas station.
Okay, you're all set. That'll be $94.
Here's 95. Thank you, Elwood.
Okay, and that's $1 change.
Oh, keep the change.
Oh, thanks. So look, if your date don't work out tonight for any reason, there's a motel up on the interstate. Maybe we could say meet around midnight.
I'll think about it, Elwood, okay?
Yeah. Bye.
She drives off and Jake looks at his watch and realizes the time.
Son of a bitch.
He hits Elwood.
Come on.
Ow!
Back in the Palace Hotel ballroom, the audience is becoming impatient. I always like to perform for angry mobs.
Can't crit now.
What can they be doing?
Jake and Elwood park the car and storm in a drain tunnel near the ballroom.
My head hurts. That nitrate's a mean wine.
You better get right, pal. We got a show to do. Then we got to figure out some way to collect the gate money and get it to the Cook County Assessor's office as soon as they open in the morning.
Back at the Palace Ballroom, the audience is chanting, We want the show.
We want the show. We want the show. Gentlemen, I'm leaving.
Damn, we were so close.
Hey, you guys know Minnie the Moocher?
I knew a hooker once named Minnie Mazzola.
No, the song Minnie the Moocher.
Yeah, so what?
Hit it.
And they go into Minnie the Moocher, and throughout the song, Jake and Elwood sneak up into the hotel. They come across the Winnebago. The Elwood sisters. Elwood enters and glues down the accelerator.
This is glue. Strong stuff.
The song ends, and the police officers arrive in the audience.
Okay, let's take them. Now, wait a minute. We haven't even heard these boys sing, all right? All right, they're not going no place. All right, cover all exits. Let's go. Come on, hurry up, move it.
Well done. Meanwhile, Jake and Elwood get into the ballroom through the ladies' room amongst lots of screaming.
Excuse us.
Good evening, ladies.
In the audience,
Who wants an orange whip? Orange whip? Orange whip? 3 orange whips.
Jake and Elwood make an entrance on stage. Curtis spots Jake and Elwood and gets the all clear to start the intro.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the distinct pleasure of the management to present to you the evening star attraction. Here they are, back from their exclusive 3-year tour of Europe, Scandinavia, and the subcontinent. Won't you welcome from Wilmot City, Illinois, the show band of Gillette Jake and Elwood Blues, the Blues Brothers.
Jake and Elwood enter the stage during the brass section of the intro music, and Jake does a cartwheel and lands beside Elwood right on cue with the last beat of the song. The audience is deathly quiet.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The band starts playing, and they're seeing everybody needs somebody to love.
We're so glad to see so many of you lovely people here tonight. We would especially like to welcome all the representatives of Illinois' law enforcement community who have chosen to join us here at the Palace Hotel Ballroom at this time. We certainly hope you all enjoy the show, and remember, people, that no matter who you are and what you do to live, thrive, and survive, there's still some things that make us all the same. You, me, them, everybody. Everybody.
Hey, go into the song.
Thank you. That was for Wilson Pickett. It's dedicated to the late, great Magic Sound.
Pop into the next song, The Great Escape. Halfway through the song Sweet Home Chicago, Jake and Elwood go off the backstage where they are met by a record agent.
Looks like the mafia's out there.
Hey, you guys are great. I gotta record you.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. I don't bullshit. I'm the president of Clarion Records, the largest record company on the Eastern Seaboard.
So what?
Here's $10,000 in advance on your first recording session. He hands over the cash. Is it a deal?
Yeah, sure, it's a deal.
Yeah, sure, it's a deal. Listen, all these cops out here, they're sort of waiting for us. We got to get out of here without nobody seeing us. Do you know a back door out of this place?
Yeah, sure. Used to be head bouncer here back in the 70s. There's an electrical service duct right behind your drummer's riser.
Listen, do us a favor. Take $1,400 and give it to Ray's Music Exchange in Calumet City. Give the rest to the band.
You got it.
Thanks. Bye.
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 Jake and Elwood. Oh, sorry. Jake and Elwood crawl onto the stage and get into the service duct, and Jake gets Willie's attention.
Me and Elle, we're gonna make a break for it. You and the band keep playing.
Back in the audience.
Something's wrong. Where's Jake?
Where those Blues Brothers go?
Down in the sewer.
I sure hope this thing leads someplace.
Elwood, we're gone, man.
The mystery woman loosens off around a machine gun fire, and they hit the ground.
Who is that girl?
Well, Jake, you like it's fine down there, slithering in the mud like vermin.
No problem.
You're not gonna get away from me this time.
She fires again, still missing them. Back in the ballroom, Mr. Mercer hears gunshots.
Check that out. Let's go. Come on.
Back in the sewer.
Good to see you, sweetheart.
You contemptible pig. I made celibate for you. I stood the back of the cathedral waiting in celibacy for you with 300 friends and relatives in attendance. My uncle hired the best Romanian caterer in the state to obtain the 7 limousines for the wedding party. My father used up the last favors with Mad Peach. Hello. So for me, for my mother, for my grandmother, my father, my uncle, and for the common good, I must now kill you and your brother.
Jake slowly gets up and slowly walks towards her.
Oh, please don't kill us. Please don't kill us. You know I love you, baby. I wouldn't leave you. It wasn't my fault.
You miserable slug. You think you can talk your way out of this? You betrayed me.
No, I didn't. Honest. I ran out of gas. I had a flat tire. I didn't have money for cab fare. The trucks didn't come back from the cleaners. An old friend came in from out of town. Someone stole my car. An earthquake, a terrible flood. Locusts. It wasn't my fault. I swear to God.
Oh, Jake. Jake, honey.
Jake embraces her with a passionate kiss and then drops her in the mud.
Take it easy.
They run down to the passage to the car. She follows in the distance.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Hit it.
Just waiting for that line. The woman runs out of the duct and fires at the moving car. The policemen above hear the shots, also start shooting at the car. The great car chase. Jake and Elwood are in front of the car, about 50 or so squad cars, and the Good Boys Winnebago is following in the Winnebago.
Shit, man. Can't this damn thing go any faster than this?
Bob, I think I got a little problem.
God damn, boy.
They accelerate past all the cars, including Jake and Elwood.
Shit.
Ah!
The van drives off the highway through the shed and into the water.
Don't you say a fucking word.
View of a blonde waiting on a motel and the sun starts to rise. Cut to police station in Chicago.
All units, we have a signal 10-9er. Officers in pursuit. A black and white 1974 Dodge sedan southbound on 47. Response to signal 10-7-9er. Occupants of vehicle, Gillette Jake Blues, 1 Elwood Blues. Consider them extremely dangerous.
Back in the Nazi headquarters, the head Nazi hears the police radio broadcast.
Perpendicular.
Jake and Elwood's car.
Hey, Jake, I gotta pull over.
Head squad car.
Southbound on State Highway 47.
Elwood drives down in a banquet. Squad cars following all crash. A head squad car recovers and steers out of control, goes flying up the embankment, which acts as a ramp. The police car flies through the air and lands in the side of a truck.
Hi. You want to hand me the mic? Yeah, thanks a lot. Hi, this is car, what number are we?
5.
Car 55. We're in a truck.
At the back of the Chicago police station.
Signal 10-7-9er is still engaged. Vehicle traveling southbound, approaching Chicago city limits. Commander advisor will contact Chicago precincts for local intercept. In pursuit.
Hundreds of officers march on the city.
Use of unnecessary violence in the apprehension of the Blues Brothers has been approved.
Jake and Elwood, they make it to Chicago.
Well, this is definitely Lower Wacker Drive. If my estimations are correct, we should be very close to the Honorable Richard J. Daley Plaza.
That's where they got the Picasso.
Yep.
They drive on, being chased by Chicago squad cars. Elwood swerves to miss a car, and the squad cars don't, and all crash into one another. Son of a bitch! Something starts firing, and the officers follow suit. Jake and Elwood escape. 2 Nazi cars hide in an alleyway, and Jake and Elwood drive past.
There they are.
Nazi cars pursues Jake and Elwood, and a loud clunk is heard in Jake and Elwood's car.
Ah, no.
The fuck was that?
The motor. Throwing a rod.
That serious?
Yep.
They drive up a bridge through the smoke coming through their motor. One of the Nazi cars stops at the head of the bridge.
Faster.
At the last minute, they see the end of an unfinished bridge. Elwood stops the car, and then it backflips over the chasing Nazi car.
Holy shit.
The Nazi car continues to accelerate and launches off the bridge.
I've always loved you.
They crash into the street, making a big hole. Jake and Elwood's car jumps the hole, and the pursuing Nazi car falls into it.
There it is.
Elwood parks the car just outside the door, and they get out when the car falls to bits. Elwood stares at it in disbelief.
Come on.
Richard J. Daley Plaza. They enter the building, close the doors, and pile of furniture in front of them. They run up to an information counter.
Sir, where's the office of the assessor of Cook County?
Oh, yeah, down the hall and turn right, and then take the elevator to 1102.
Thank you, sir.
Jake and Elwood race off. Outside, thousands of people are trying to get in. Jake and Elwood enter the elevator. Squad of people eventually get into the building and race up to the information desk.
Excuse me. Did you see 2 guys coming here? Black suits, black hats, one carrying a briefcase?
Yeah, I just sent them down there.
Thank you.
The squad races towards the elevator and then up the stairs, and then Jake and Elwood hit it to the right floor.
Hold the door.
Jake steps in front of the door. Elwood destroys the elevator controls.
Let's go.
They make their way towards the officer. Stacking furniture in front of each door, they arrive at the office with a sign that says, "Back in 5 minutes." They wait until someone in the office approaches them.
May I help you?
It's where they pay taxes, right?
Right.
This money is for the year's assessment on the St. Helen of the Blessed Shroud Orphanage in Calumet City, Illinois.
$5,000. It's all there, pal.
A squad approaches the right floor, but the door is blocked. Stand back, fire! They open fire on the door.
And here's your receipt.
Squad catches up with Jake and Elwood and cuff them. In the jail, a whole band is on stage in jail, and they start singing Jailhouse Rock, and the end, fade out. That is the entire movie. That was such a ridiculous speed read. I really should screen these before I say let's do them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed our fun little